Live. I wanted to give it a try, but I want to go live and just tell everybody about a phenomenal testimony of healing that took place in one of my family members' life. So when I came to the Lord back in October 2001, and there's a lot of junk in my life. I can go on. It'd be longer than a few minutes to really tell a testimony. So at this time, the time I came to the Lord, I was about 20, 21, and the testimony is about my mother. So my mom had dealt with addiction, alcohol addictions, most of her life. She was a big partier, and just to let you know ahead of time, this is who my mom was then and who she is now is not the same person whatsoever. But back then, she had went through Alcoholics Anonymous, mental institutions and various stuff to try and kick addiction, but she just could not do it. So my mom was the type of person who would get alcohol and to help soothe the pain. My dad passed away when I was young, about 17 years old, and then my mom would drink quite a bit to help soothe the pain, which really didn't soothe. It kind of just pushed whatever she was dealing with just down and down and down, but it never really brought any sort of healing, as most people know who's dealt with addictions. Now, when I came to the Lord, there was a particular verse that I read. It was, and I'm reading it. I'm going to read it off my laptop right now, and it's in James 5, 16. I'm sorry, James. I'll start with 13. James 5, chapter 5, verse 13. Is anyone among you in trouble? Let them pray. Is anyone happy? Let them sing songs of praise. Is anyone among you sick? Let them call the elders of the church to pray over them and anoint him with oil in the name of the Lord. And the prayer offered in faith will make the sick person well. The Lord will raise them up. If they have sinned, they will be forgiven. Therefore confess your sins to each other and pray for each other so that you may be healed. The prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. So my church had a prayer box that you would just put in a prayer for yourself or other people. And so when I read that verse, I'm like, okay, I'm going to write down this prayer request for my mom and put it in the box, right? It says the prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. So I put that prayer request in, and I completely forgot about it. And within a matter of a few days, boom, my mom was instantly healed. She used to have really bad withdrawals, temptations. It was all gone, completely gone. She says all of a sudden the smell of alcohol made her sick. And I'm also reminded in a verse in Romans, it says, for everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved, in Romans 10:13. And so just to encourage people that God is a God of miracles, God is a God of healing. And if you need healing, if you need prayer, feel free to message me. I also have, if you want to look up my name on Facebook, it's Ty, T-Y, last name is Din, D-I-N-H. Look me up. I'll be happy to add you. And just to encourage you that God, like I said, He still does miracles. He does healings. And if you need prayer with myself and a couple of my prayer partners, we'll be happy to lift you up. And so I appreciate everybody watching, listening. And, God bless. And this is Ty out.